We got a little abandoned house right next door to Granny spot. Ain't no power, ain't no water. We actually ran a stitching cord from Granny crib to the trap and put a microwave in that bitch and a radio in that bitch. We got a couch from my auntie and put that hole in there, and we was thugging. You know what I'm saying? We cooked the dope, bagged the dope, sell the dope, all that, whatever, all that we was doing from right there. You know what I'm saying? So we out there and we doing our shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, I had to give you a little bit of the backstory of what led up to it, because like I said, the shit ain't had nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? So one of my partners, and I'm not gonna say his name, but if you familiar with the situation, you can put all the pieces to the puzzle together. You know what I'm saying? Because I know y'all remember this shit, because it definitely made the news. So goddamn, one of my little partners, he fucking with a little bitch, but the bitch he fucking with, she was fucking with some more niggas from the city where I'm from, not from my neighborhood, but they from the town where I'm from or whatever. So she was fucking with another nigga, and you gotta be careful fucking with these hoes, because they'll put you in the cross and don't even know it. They'll put you in the cross and don't even know you in the cross. You know what I'm saying? Just by talking, you know what I'm saying, letting information out, you know what I'm talking about. After you fuck a bitch out, she really, if you fuck her right, she'll be willing to tell you anything, for real, for real. But anyways, so we trapping out of there or whatever. My homeboy fucking with this little bitch. Keep in mind, I'm the youngest nigga in this whole situation, you know what I'm saying, by at least 3-4 years. You feel me? So I'm the youngest nigga in the camp at this point. So my homeboy fucking with this bitch, and she telling him that this other nigga she be fucking with, or she just met or whatever, you know what I'm saying, he talking like he really got it, or he got access to it or whatever, like he can get his hands on anything. So of course my partner try him like, tell the nigga to bring a zip, you know what I'm saying, and we talking about sugar. So she say, tell the nigga to bring a zip. So if y'all familiar, you know what I'm saying, if y'all done been out here in the streets, you know that bitches love to do trap shit, you know what I'm saying, make them feel important and relevant and all that type of shit. So she do it. She called the nigga, let him know, you know what I'm saying, I got somebody want to buy a house, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. He tell her the number and shit like that. So they set the shit up. The nigga pulled the nigga into the hood, not at Granny spot, but at the next street over. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, we don't know nothing what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We just doing our regular shit. We posted in the trap, you know what I'm saying? And we doing us. So he ended up catching the nigga. He ended up getting the shit in his hand. And goddamn, I guess he pulled the old 1-2 pump fake on him like, oh yeah, this shit right here looks straight, goddamn. Let me go see if my partner want to go half on him, bro. It's right there, right through there. You know what I'm saying? I'll come right back. So the nigga was green enough to let him do it. So he hop out the car, he come through the cut, and he gone. You know what I'm saying? He gone. So we sitting in the trap. This where we come in. We sitting in the trap. We see blood come running through the trail past the window. He stopped like, hey, well, I just hit a play for a whole zip, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he keep running. He keep running this shit. So goddamn, we don't make too much fuss about it. Like, no, nigga done hit him a lick. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I got to holler at him later on and get me some of that or whatever. So he go on, you know what I'm talking about, and he keep going like, bro, I'm gonna get with y'all in a minute, bro. I gotta get on down right now. So he go ahead and slide out and handle his business and shit. And he gone. So about 10-15 minutes later, my grandmama old man, he out in the yard raking the leaves, playing in the garden and shit like that. You know what old schools be on. And a car pull up. Two niggas hop out. One nigga stay at the car. They don't pull all the way in the driveway. They stay down there like at the bottom of it and park. And then one nigga walk all the way up the driveway. And the other nigga just stay out there by the car walking back and forth and shit. So I'm sitting in the trap. Got the sawed-off pump in the corner, you know what I'm saying? You call that bitch One-Eyed Willie. So I got that bitch sitting in the corner just in case anything go awry. And I see the nigga walk up and he talking to old Hannah. You know what I'm saying? My grandmama old man and shit. So he talking to him and we don't really know what's going on, but I hear the man got like excitement in his voice. You know what I'm saying? Like he talking with authority and aggression. Like nigga, whatever, man. Hey, you need to let that nigga know whenever you, hey, nigga done took such and such, such and such. You know what I'm saying? So immediately, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? So I jump up, grab the pump. You know what I'm saying? Hop out the window, cause that's how we had to get into the trap through the window, cause the whole rest of the house had collapsed. So I hop out the goddamn window with the pump. I go walk up to the nigga like, hold up. Well, first, ain't nobody finna come to my grandmama yard checking shit, talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody call me. So ain't nobody finna come through this bitch talking about shit. So you know what I'm talking about? So the nigga like, nah, look, bro, this ain't got nothing to do with you. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You can get the fuck from my grandmama yard with any bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I ain't cocked that bitch or nothing. It already had one in the top. So I just, I'm like, well, you ain't gone yet? You know what I'm saying? So the nigga, he go back, walk down the driveway, he leave. He get in the car. I seen the other nigga standing out there with a pistol by the road, so that's what made me grab the gun when I jumped up out of that bitch. You know what I'm talking about? So they leave, and then we end up making contact with my homie that had hit the lick. So he go to telling us, you know, how he ran the play, how I was sweet or whatever like that. All good. So for the little shit I did, you know what I'm saying, like, you want to break me off something. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's what set this shit up to end up happening how it happened. Alright. So after that, about a week or so go by. Nigga done, you know, he done twerked the little shit he done got from the nigga. And now, you know, he got some extra money in his pocket. So he called early in the morning one day, like, shit, you know who got some bud? Nigga, I'm trying to get a bow. You know what I'm saying? A pound, if y'all don't know. I'm trying to get a bow. So I'm like, I don't know nobody around here who got no bud right now. You know what I'm saying? You can call up there to Dalmont, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas be having gas up there. So he ended up making connection and getting a place set up for a bow, you know what I'm saying? To go get it up out of the same neighborhood that these niggas is from, that he pulled the play on or whatever. And like I said, I'm the youngest nigga in the circle at the time, so I'm really just with whatever, for real. I'm with whatever. So goddamn, he like, bro, look, bro, I need you to ride with me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what that is. So we staying in the apartment at this time. We done stayed at one of our relatives' house, and we done been up all night drinking, you know what I'm saying? Had some females and shit over there, so it's the next morning, so a nigga up early. So he called, I'm finna come scoop you. I'm like, bet. Keep in mind, you know, we leave the pump at the truck, the stick at my auntie house, so we ain't got none of the big guns with us. So you know what I'm saying? I just grabbed the first little pistol that I see, which was a little 380. So I grabbed the pistol when he pull up, go downstairs, tuck that hole, and goddamn hop in the car with him. Another one of the little homies, you know what I'm saying, that's just hanging around the block, he ain't got shit going. He asked, can he ride with us? So nigga like, yeah. And the same bitch who put the play together in the beginning is the one that's driving. You know what I'm saying? So he say, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of ironic because you know how I told you that every time I mention the character in one of these stores, you just have to keep them in mind because we stay in a little small area. So a lot of these motherfuckers be in multiple situations with, you know what I'm saying, multiple stores we be having, it be connected like that. So we supposed to pull up at the same nigga house that I was in jail with. If you saw that video, you know what I'm saying? The same nigga that I was in jail with and end up having that situation with. This before all that happened though, you know what I'm saying? I'm still a young nigga. I ain't never even been to prison at this point. So we supposed to pull up at his house. So goddamn, and we're gonna pull up there, and then the nigga that got the bug gonna pull up, you know what I'm saying, and do the transaction or whatever, and we gonna go on about our business like that. So we riding 4 deep. Me, the nigga that, you know what I'm saying, the nigga that's trying to cop, the girl that's driving, and the little homie that just asked to ride with us. You know what I'm saying? Really, because he wanted to smoke, for real. So we on the way over there. You know what I'm saying? I popped the clip out the gun just to check. I got 4 motherfucking bullets. 4. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, we already on the road. And And in my mindset at that time was immature as hell. So you know what I'm saying? I'm really feeling like, bro, this not no foreign neighborhood to me. This where my grandmama from. She been here 40, 50 years. So nigga not finna play. You know what I'm saying? Nigga know what's coming behind me. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I felt at the time. So I wasn't even really tripping. I'm like, bro, let's go on ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm really laughing at him because I'm like, bro, you come to get a nigga for some protection. You know what I'm saying? To go grab some weed. You feel me? Like, or whatever. So we go over there. We pull down the little street, down the hill, and we turn around facing out, and we just parked over there waiting on the nigga to pull up with the gas. So, as we sitting there waiting, my nigga standing on the outside of the car, he done opened the door. He went in there to holler at the nigga whose house it was, the same nigga that I was in jail with. He go to holler at him, let him know we here, go on call old boy, let him, you know what I'm saying, tell him come on with it. So the nigga like, all right, he go back in the house. Shut the door. Now, we bull at this time, like, you know what I'm saying? We good. So, in retrospect, a nigga should have raised his antennas then, like, why the fuck he went back in the house? You know what I'm saying? But we didn't. So, we just out there talking. Matter of fact, I ain't even get out the car. I let the window down and, you know what I'm saying, spoke to the nigga or whatever, and then I'm back to talking to my homie that's in the car with me. So, we talking about dogs and shit. You know what I'm saying? And the girl in the driver's seat. I'm in the back driver, and my little homie in the back passenger seat. So I'm more by the street. He in, you know what I'm saying, on his door, it's the yard or whatever. My partner that's trying to cop, he on the passenger seat in the front. So we got the door open. He's standing out beside the door, you know what I'm saying, kind of like hanging back in the door talking to us and shit. You know what I'm saying? He got his foot on the car and the other foot on the ground, and he talking to us and shit. He got 5'2", so we got 2 guns in the car with us. You know what I'm saying? And goddamn, we just showing until the nigga pull up with the shit. You feel me? Nothing major, just a regular old. So maybe about 5 or 10 minutes later, nigga like, man, where this nigga at? You know what I'm saying? So at this time, a little car pull in. And it's so brazy because the nigga that was driving, light-skinned nigga, pretty nigga, got a goddamn Lil Fizz ponytail. So he looked like a female, you know what I'm saying? Just off a first glimpse, he looked like a light-skinned female with, you know what I'm saying, the hair pulled back. You know, no facial hair, none of that shit. So they pulled by, really pay no attention to it, you know what I'm saying? And they go down, hit the little circle, and they come back behind and park behind us. Not directly behind us, maybe like 20, 30 feet behind us, you know what I'm saying? About 2 car lengths or some shit like that. So a nigga not even really, once they pass by, we go back to talking. We not watching the car, no shit like that, you know what I'm saying? We just, But, mind you, we didn't see it at the time. It was 5 niggas in the car, you know what I'm saying? But we just seen the nigga on the passenger side because they had tents, and the nigga on the driver's side, but we thought it was a female. So we go back to talking and shit. As the car pull up behind us, a nigga hop out. Nigga got dreads and shit. He hop out the back seat. We still, so as the door pop, that's when we get our attention and look back at the car like, yeah, they behind, you know what I'm saying? And we just looking. So the nigga hop out on the driver's side and come around, you know what I'm saying? My partner standing on the front passenger side of the car. So he hop out, gun in hand, not even in hand, gun in the air like this. So he say, nigga, you already know what it is, lay it down, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Right hand to God, blood. You already know what it is, my nigga, lay it down. So as he approaching the car, they don't even notice us in the back seat. All they see is the nigga standing outside the car. You know what I'm saying? We still sitting in the back, doors closed, so they don't even rightfully recognize us even in the car. You know what I'm saying? They just see my partner standing outside or whatever, and as he walked by the passenger side, I guess he might see the girl in there, he might not. But I think his focus was on the nigga that was standing there. So he tell the nigga, lay it down, my nigga, you already know what time it is. Now my dog, his gun is on the floorboard of the car while he's standing outside the car. The nigga that made it all the way to damn near to the hood of the car, so it's like, nigga, the car right here, he on the passenger side standing out, this nigga done walk to the driver's side damn near, like right here, with his gun in there. So these niggas is approximately approximately like 10 feet apart, maybe 12 feet apart at the most. You know what I'm saying? He already got his gun in the air, so he already pointing this shit like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Lay it down, nigga, you know what it is. So my nigga put his head back in the car, grab his gun off the floorboard, up, and bust. You know what I'm saying? So soon as he like, nigga, you think you the only nigga with a gun? So he grab his shit and boom, boom, boom. He go to hitting. The nigga go to hitting back. Man, on West Side Brims, bro, it's the ugliest shootout I ever seen, cause ain't now one of these niggas hit each other and they like 10 feet away from each other. So my homeboy got the car right here, he'll duck down, lift up, boom, 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 boom. The other nigga, he duck, bag down, lift up, boom, boom, boom. They shot probably about 5-6 shots a piece at each other. Nobody hit shit. You know what I'm saying? They just shooting back and forth. So at this point, I got my gun in my hand, but I know I only got 4 bullets. You know what I'm saying? I hear doors opening. Bloop, bloop, bloop. You know what I'm saying? I look back through the back windshield, but the other 4 niggas in the car done all hopped out, and all them niggas strapped. So they go to lighting the car up, just boom, 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 bop, 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 boom, boom. Man, I swear to God, I see the nigga in the back driver's side hop out. This bitch got a stick. When I see the stick, bro, I immediately drop my head down in the back seat, bro. I'm just like, man, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like, bro, what the fuck I'm finna do? My partner that was in the driver's side of the back seat, he opened the door soon the first shot went off and hauled ass and ran in the woods. I can't blame him. He ain't even had no gun with him. You know what I'm saying? So he gone. So it's just 3 of us now. My partner that's shooting back and forth, the girl that's in the driver's seat, and me in the back. So when he jump out and run, he leave the door open. I lay all the way down in the back seat. Soon as I peek my head up, I see my nigga up in the stick at the back of the car and just blim, 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 blim. He shot that bitch probably like, I always say about 2-3 times, and that's all I heard from the stick. He say that bitch jammed up afterward. That's what I end up hearing. But goddamn, overall, when the police end up coming, it was like 70 shells out that bitch. Some shit like that. So, as my homeboy, as everybody jump out and start dumping, you know what I'm saying? The nigga on the driver's side that initially came out the car, everybody was still shooting. My dog run out of bullets. You know what I'm saying? He run out of bullets shooting back and forth at the first nigga. So when he run out of bullets, he drop his shit and take off running. Now he run to the side from where the driver's side door was. So he run to the side. So really, it's like a open ass target. You know what I'm saying? But all these niggas behind the car that's dumping, they stop shooting toward the car. You know, they go to shooting at him. The nigga that was on the other side of the car, I hear him say, "Oh, I got him." I see my homeboy fall. He fall on his stomach, hop back up. You know how the football drills go where you doing high knee, high knee, high knee. Hit it, hit the ground, get back up, take off running. That's what he did. He was running, boom, fall, get back up, keep running. You know what I'm saying? So as these niggas, so after he fall, get back up and keep running, niggas hop back in the car and they pull off. They leave the one nigga that initially jumped out the car, and he still walking up the street like back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like he either waiting on somebody else or he looking for, like he waiting on him to pop back out. So at this time, I'm in the back seat. I done rolled out the back seat on the ground. I done ran up the yard and then bagged up behind the shed. So I got my back on the shed. So I'm looking at the nigga. He pacing back and forth up and down the street. The bitch that was driving, she still sitting in the driver's seat screaming her lungs out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like this. I see the nigga. I know I got 4 bullets. So goddamn, I just, you know what I'm saying? On some goddamn Call of Duty shit, I'm over this bitch trying to line him up. Trying to put that bitch right on his top. I let 2 of them off. Bah, bah. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm watching him. So as I'm watching the nigga, I don't hit him. But when he sees somebody else was shooting, he duck, he get out of there. Another car come up the street and he hop in their car and haul ass. So now it's at this point, it's like damage control, check, see everything. I just know my partner got shot. I don't know if the bitch in the car shot, so I go back to the car. Like, you straight? She up under the steering wheel, you know what I'm saying, where the pedals and shit at, balled up. So I'm like, bitch, get the fuck up. We gotta go. You know what I'm saying? They done shot the back window out the car. You know what I'm saying? There's holes all through the trunk. There's holes all on the side of the car where they done like, you know what I'm saying, scraped and hit from the side or whatever. So goddamn, I tell her, come on, we gotta go, bro. They hit. You know what I'm saying? They just hit woo-doo-woo. So she screaming, she get her shit together. She like, okay. You know what I'm saying? So she getting herself together, whatever. She hop in the car, she turn that motherfucker, it crank up. I hop in the front seat. You know what I'm saying? I get in the front now. I don't know where my other partner that took out running at. He gone. He hit the bushes and shit. So we get in the car, we pull up to the street. Like we pull up out that street, up to the, you know what I'm saying, the road that's going by that go through the neighborhood. This was a little side street. So we pull up to the road. We pull up to the road, I look to my right. I see my homeboy sitting over this bitch. He's sitting over this bitch like this, holding his shoulder. Like he's standing at the bus stop though. He just at the edge of the road, just standing like this. Just. So I tell her to turn, go pick him up, you know what I'm saying? So we turn over that bitch. We don't go that far. He right there. Go pick him up. So he hop in the car. Fuck. God, man, take me to the hospital. I'm like, shit. Bro, we got both of these guns in the car. We got a missing back windshield, my nigga. We can't, you know what I'm saying? We can't just be riding down 98 like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's all good, bro. You know 12 probably on the way. So I'm like, look, let's go. Turn around. Go back this way. We're going to go drop the guns in my grandmama's house. And then we're going to take blood to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? So they agree. So where we pick him up at, we pull in there. We bag out and turn around. Now we're going the opposite way. As we going the opposite way, we ain't got no back windshield. As we going the opposite way, we see the car coming back this way. You know what I'm saying? So as we going, now everything get tense. Like, so I'm telling my nigga like, hey, get down. I got 2 more bullets left. In my shit. So as we pass the car, I tell my nigga to get down. He in the back seat. So he lay down and I let one go out the wind, you know what I'm saying, out the back windshield. If you ever shot a gun from inside a car, not hanging out the window, shot that bitch in the car, you know what I'm talking about. Like you hear a ring, then the car fill up with smoke, you know what I'm saying? And anyway, the bitch missed the turn to go down my grandmama's street. So now we gotta go to the next street and turn, and come all the way back up at my granny's street or whatever. So ears ringing and shit, going down the road, everything, you know what I'm saying, going fast. This one of them frantic situations and shit. That's the motherfucking connection or whatever. But goddamn, as we go up, bust a little turn, you know what I'm saying? So we turn, fly down this road, make the turn. As we coming back up on my granny street, see the same car again. But this shit like some real deal medieval jousting shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now I know I got 1 more bullet in this bitch. He ain't got no bullets in his gun. You know what I'm saying? And now we coming back up the street with this same car again. So they coming up this side, we coming up again. So this time, I let the window down. You know what I'm saying? I let the window down. And goddamn, as we pass by, just, boom, you know what I'm saying? They give him my last bullet. You feel me? Like, so then, soon as we pass and I let off the shot, we go straight. We pull in my granny driveway. So when we pull in my grandmama driveway, I get my bro out the car, put both of the guns in my pocket. I get bro out the car and I carry. So we go back behind my granny house. You know what I'm saying? I sit him down on the stump and shit in the bushes. I take the guns, go put them hoes in the bushes up under a log. So now I'm checking out bro and see if he all right. I don't see no blood on the shirt. I just see a little hole in the back. So I lift up his back, you know what I'm saying? I lift up the shirt on his back, and I see that little bit, that's the little hole, like damn near dead in the center of his back. You know what I'm saying? It's like a little bit to the left. You feel me? They end up saying the shit came like 1.5 inches from his heart. You feel me? But I see the hole, you know what I'm saying? And he like, oh, this shit hurt, bro. This shit hurt. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, just chill, bro. Don't panic and shit, you know what I'm saying? Try to slow your heart rate down. Hey, call the motherfucking police, you know what I'm saying? Call the ambulance, tell them whatever, you know what I'm talking about? So she called, tell them, you know what I'm saying, it's been a shooting. We got a victim that's been shot or whatever like that. So we coming out from behind the house. We done already ducked the guns off. So I'm like, let's go wait at the front of the house so they don't even come back here. You know what I'm saying? So we going up to the front of the house. I'm carrying him. I got his arm around my shoulder and I'm carrying him nigga like this and shit. You know what I'm saying? And soon as we make it to the front of the driveway, like soon as we get back to the driveway, the back part of it, shit, 12 pull up, 2 cars, whoop, whoop. They jump out with the fire. Get on the ground. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, he been shot. Get on the fucking ground. Like, nigga, he been shot, man. He been shot all week. You know what I'm saying? He can't lay down. He can't even move. You feel me? So they come over there. You know what I'm saying? Still got our hands out. They grab us, put us in cuffs. Except for my homeboy that got shot. They put me and the girl in cuffs and shit. I see my homeboy that jumped out the car and ran. I see him in the backseat of one of the police cars. You know what I'm saying? So they got us in handcuffs. They take us, put us in the car. They got him still waiting there. The ambulance come get him, take him to the park of the neighborhood, and they air fly him to the city, to the hospital or whatever. So now it's just me, the girl, and the homeboy that ran in and jumped in the bushes. So, excuse me. So goddamn, we riding in the police car. They take us back to the house where the shit originally happened at. You know what I'm saying? And we sitting out there. They take the nigga up out. They take us up out the cuffs, and we telling the story or whatever what happened. So we run up some bullshit like we just came over here to see one of our friends, and somebody just pulled up shooting. I don't even know what kind of car it was. I don't know who it was. You know what I'm saying? Because none of them niggas ever got into no shit about it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga kept it solid. Like, you know, keep that shit in the street. So we tell them we don't know who it was. We don't know what was going on, but they jumped up shooting. Bro, come to find out, nigga, it was kids out there in the yard. They end up hitting the house like 7 times, you know what I'm saying? Just from shooting past the car and the shit hit the house or whatever. So they end up hitting the house and shit, you know what I'm saying? And goddamn, so we sitting out there talking to them or whatever. And we end up talking our way out of it to where we just was the total victims and shit, you know what I'm saying? To where what was going on. Come on. That bitch is fucking with me now. But goddamn, so they end up letting us go. You know what I'm saying? Partner ended up getting out the hospital like 2-3 days later and shit. You know what I'm saying? And goddamn, he had one of them little slings on his arm or whatever. And I ended up telling him, so I'm like, look, what you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I know that neighborhood. I know where niggas stay at. Know where niggas' mamas and shit stay at. So I'm like, goddamn, it's on you. Like, bro, we can go step. You know what I'm saying? This nigga on some shit like, bro, I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna let that shit blow over, bro, and I'm gonna catch that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He just talking about the one nigga that shot him or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm righteously hot with all them niggas. You know what I'm talking about? Like, and of course at that time, I really wanted to punch one of them niggas out or shoot him. I wasn't tripping. I just wanted to get my hands on the nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, but the whole thing was, it was like, nigga, this was your play. You end up getting hit. My nigga, I'm not gonna go step for you. You know what I'm saying? I'll go step with you, but I'm not gonna go step for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't that type of party. You're not my big homie or no shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, now we can go slide together, but I ain't finna go do the shit for you now. But what you wanna do, cause I do wanna go do the shit. You feel what I'm saying? And the nigga like, nah, bro, I'm just gonna let my shit heal up. You know what I'm saying? But for the next 3 months, the nigga walked around with a gun on him everywhere he went. You know what I'm saying? And end up making peace with the nigga for real, to keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? But I end up bumping to one of them niggas like a month later at the gas station. Man, nigga almost blew me too. I'm pumping gas. He pull up with the nigga who really had the dope. You know what I'm saying? He pull up in the car with him. He on the passenger side. They pull up to the same pump. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out pumping the gas. I know that ain't the pretty nigga. Oh, man. I walk up to the car. Hey, my nigga. Hey, my nigga. I'm like, bro, get on out, bro. You got to give me a fade or something. You know what I'm saying? Y'all nigga just shot that shit up. Nigga, y'all knew I was in that motherfucking car. You know what I'm saying? He like, blood on my chin. No, he said on my mama. Who he put it on? Put it on something. But he was like, bro, you ain't got shit to do with that. Nigga ain't know you was in the car. Nigga ain't know you was nowhere around. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the nigga called us with the cross and to set the shit up, he said that just him and the bitch was coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, how about the car, bro, give me my fade? You know what I'm saying? The nigga got the fire sitting on his lap. I ain't got no gun with me at the gas station. He got the fire sitting on his lap. He like, bro, I'm not about to fight you, dog. Like, I'm not finna fight you. You know what I'm saying? And then the nigga that had the dope, he like, please, bro, look, bro, for me, bro, just let that shit go, bro. Y'all handle that shit somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, just let that shit go, bro. Just let it go, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, they didn't know you was in the car. You ain't had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Dog, for me, just let it go. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and he one of the older little niggas, you know what I'm saying? Nigga looked up to him, too, as growing up and shit. So, nigga like, all right. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I go ahead and hop back in the car. We bonk out. The niggas call and shit, you know what I'm saying? To reiterate the point, like, bro, we did not know you was in the car. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't know you was anywhere with the nigga. We didn't even know you fucked with the nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? So that shit ended up blowing over, you know what I'm saying, after that shit, cause this my granny neighborhood, so I can't not come here, so I'm not finna be in come nowhere where I feel like a nigga might pop out and shoot at me or some shit like that. So I gotta address everything and get this shit understood, because I'm gonna be in the hood. Like, my grandmama own a store in the neighborhood, so it ain't like I just come there to go to granny house. Like, nigga, I might come to the store and sit up there all day. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be up that bitch without no peace of mind. So a nigga had to go to each individual one of them niggas that was goddamn involved in the shit. And what's so brazy is, like, one of them niggas turned out to be the police. Another one of them niggas killed man, it was just brazy. Like, that shit, how that shit ended up going afterwards. But that was just one of the situations to where, like, that shit went up a notch for a nigga in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga realized some niggas be playing for keeps out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So after that shit, like, before I caught my felony, you know what I'm saying, that's how I ended up getting a little moniker two-tone. Like, niggas started carrying fire everywhere I went, because I wanted to punch on that boy so fucking bad at the gas station, but he got the gun sitting in his lap. And I know he gonna blow it. You know what I'm saying? Even after that situation, like, nigga shot another nigga in the hood on some different shit, so I know he'll shoot. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like, at that point, it was just like I felt powerless. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got no fire. I just want to punch on him, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you knew I was in the car. Even though he didn't, I felt like once niggas seen that it was me, even though that's some motherfucking immature thinking. Like, once it's up there, it's already going on. Nigga, because they, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, nigga felt played, but at the same time, nigga had to really look at shit and for what it was or whatever. And it was like it brought me back around to the first point. Like, when I went and hollered at my nigga, like, bro, even after all this shit, even if after these niggas that came to me and told me that the shit didn't involve me, shit ain't had nothing to do with me, I'm still willing to go step with you if that's what you own. But blood wasn't on that. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't on that. He wasn't trying to go do nothing. He wasn't trying to go catch no nigga or nothing. So it was like, I let that shit be what it was. You know what I'm saying? And I moved forward from that. But that shit taught me so much. You know what I'm saying? How you can get put in a situation and get your ass killed because you fucking with another nigga. And you ain't got to have shit to do with the situation. You ain't got to have shit to do with nothing that's going on around the situation. But just, you got to keep in mind who you involved with. You know what I'm saying? And who you rocking with like that. And that's why if you fucking with a nigga to an extent, bro, his business is your business.